Are we live? Oh shit, you gotta turn it off. All right, we are live. Here, this is Logan. You can tell because he has a gray collar. Show the camera, dude. Anyway, time for the beer review. Paulaner Pils. They actually sent this beer to me. Paulaner sends me a lot of beer actually, and I have these. Although I'm surprised they didn't send it with this one, is I have all these can koozies that I use on my water bottle koozies. If you watch my videos on my Chatty Economist channel, you'll see me. I'm drinking a bottle of water, but it's got a beer can koozie on it. So anyway, I love German Pils. I don't know if I've ever had this one before. I mean, maybe, I probably had it on tap at like a German restaurant or something, but I think I don't have the. They sent me a letter and they said we're introducing this in cans for the American market. So yeah, I mean, if you like good German Pilsner, you're gonna be able to get this at home now. Not that I mean, you can still get plenty of good German Pils out there, but let's dig in here. So yeah, just lovely, lovely noble hop presence. You know, kind of the spicy rye hop aroma, little floral or earthy. Yeah, just that graham cracker maltiness. Yeah, just real clean, grainy malt. You know, it's not super sweet. Has like that classic lager aroma to it, though. Yeah, just real clean fermentation as far as the nose. Hey, I just made $8.01. Yeah, just classic German Pils. In fact, I think this is one of the listed examples that BJCP lists for. It's 5D is German Pils. Let me bring it up here. Let's see, commercial examples. Yep, Paulaner Premium Pils. Well, they just call it Paulaner Pils on this one, but let's see. Overall impression: a light-bodied, highly attenuated, gold-colored, bottom-fermented, bitter German beer showing excellent head retention and elegant floral hop aroma. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. A German Pils showcases the finest quality German malt and hops. I agree. And yeah, I mean, there's a little condensation on the glass, but otherwise, yeah, this thing's like crystal clear, lovely golden color. Yeah, like real gold, like not straw. You know, probably what 3 or 4 SRM. What is the what does it say for specs here? 2 to 5. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say it's probably 3 to 4. And even if you download the BJCP app, well, you can't see it on here. Well, you can see the color bar. They show you the range that it should be in. So, enough with the specs. Let's get to drinking. Cheers. Yeah. It's nice to have a fresh. Well, I'm assuming it's fresh. I was gonna say it's nice to have a fresh, canned or bottled German beer for once. Most of the bottles and cans we get from overseas are usually pretty old. Looks like this was either canned on, I mean, because it's European, it's either September 7th or July 9th. Yeah, see, it says 9/7/20. This is for American audiences, so I'm gonna assume September 7th, which would make it not even 2 months old. That's like a miracle for over here. Yeah, I just love that interplay between kind of like it's not all graham cracker, but I mean it's like a lot of just that raw grainy malt. Just if you've been to go to a homebrew store or a brewery and you see like the pale malt and you just kind of like sift through it and smell it. The way that smells is how this tastes. And then with the addition of the noble hops, imparting like kind of like a rye kind of flavor, a little bit of a spurth. I couldn't decide if I was going to say spicy or earthy, so it came out as spurth. This is Logan is the squeaker. He doesn't meow, he squeaks like a mouse. Leo actually meows, but he's passed out on the floor there. It's funny because Logan, when he sees the arrow on the computer screen on the monitor, he thinks it's a bug or something. He tries to chase it. Let me see if I can get him to do it. He's looking at it. Usually he's all doing this thing. Anyway, since I got the app up here, let's go over this. Medium to high hop bitterness dominates the palate and lingers into the aftertaste. Yes. I'd probably put a bit of medium bitterness. It's not super intense. Moderate to mildly low, grainy, sweet, rich malt character supports the hop bitterness. Yeah. I'd probably put it moderate or maybe a little less. Low to high, floral, spicy, or herbal hop flavor. Yeah. I think I've had like more intense hopped German pills, but I mean this one I'd probably put like medium high to high. Oh my god, we got 4 viewers. That's a record. Rod J Beer Ventures. Sure, Chad. Thanks. Where are we? Clean fermentation profile. Yep. No esters or phenols or anything like that. No acetaldehyde or anything. Dry to medium dry, crisp, well attenuated finish with a bitter aftertaste and a light malt flavor. Yeah, I agree. There's a little bit of like a lingering, dry, hoppy, spicy kind of thing here, and just kind of like a little bit of like a slight honey malt kind of flavor. Yeah. I actually let this warm up for like about 10 minutes or so. Usually beers like this you want to drink at fridge temp, but I mean if you can really appreciate the German Pils style, or Czech Pils style for that matter, if you had the patience to wait like a whole 10 minutes, yeah, let the can or bottle warm up for just a little bit, like no more than 15 minutes tops. 10 should be good, but it's gonna just bring out the flavors even more. Examples made with water with a high sulfate levels, often have a low sulfury flavor that accentuates the dryness and lengthens it. Yeah, I'm not getting sulfur or anything on here. This is acceptable but not mandatory. Some versions have a soft finish with more of a malt flavor, but still with noticeable hop bitterness and flavor, with a balance still towards bitterness. Mouthfeel, medium light body, medium to high carbonation. I agree exactly. It's definitely more than light bodied. I don't know if I go, but again, I don't think I'd go so far as to call it just medium straight out. Medium to high carbonation. Yeah, I'd probably put this on about high carbonation. I forget what I was gonna look up. Comparison. Ingredients: continental Pilsner malt, German hop varieties such as Saz, Tettnanger, Hallertau, Spalt. Saz is less common. German lager yeast. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do a blind tasting, just do a lineup of like 6 to 10 real authentic German Pils, whether they're actually made in Germany or American interpretations. But yeah, I would definitely say this is definitely one of the better German Pils, and certainly, one of the better German ones. Well, I mean, it's on the list for BJCP for a reason, but it's also, I mean, Paulaner, Weinstefaner, Spaten, those are like the Eyinger, Hofbrau. Those are like the big German breweries. Well, that's funny, they include Stout Pils and Trög Sunshine Pils. And Left Hand, Koenig Pilsner, Paulaner. Those are the only 2 German. Oh, Schronraumer. I'm sure there's better ones than that. Anyway, going almost 10 minutes. Let's rate this thing. Well, if I had a BJCP score sheet here, this is going to score pretty high. I think it's going to score between 40 and 45. I don't think it's quite higher than that. So I'll probably go, and like as far as personal preference, I mean, I just said, it's definitely one of the best German Pils that I've had. And it's nice that it's available in cans. I mean, tastes great, easy drinking. Ideal. This beer would go great with like a steak, Chipotle, something like that. Paulaner's pretty solid, yeah. And their hef's really good too, and the Oktoberfest too. I think I'm gonna give this a 4.5 on Untappd. yeah, it's pretty excellent. I like this one. And now that they're going to be selling it in, I don't know if it's 4 or 6 packs, but you know, this is something that I would keep in rotation in my fridge. But actually, I don't really keep beers in the fridge just for drinking. Like every beer that's in there is for a review. All right, I'm going super long. Thanks for watching. Thanks to people at Paulaner for donating this beer. I know this has nothing to do with Tavor, but if you want to sign up, link in the description below. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you probably tomorrow. All right, bye. End stream.